Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This is on the soldier set for the Kara Reborn event. I'm not going to spend much time on this. The soldier set is usually takes maybe twice as long, gives you half as many rewards, and is not that uh, much less difficult. In some cases, I find it more difficult, if you can believe that. So I'm not going to do this more than one time. Um, I barely, to be honest, can bring myself to do it one time. Um, I just don't want to mess with it. I probably should have pulled back my Osiris. They were coming at me pretty fast and furious there, so that probably wasn't the best way to go. Now I'm just gonna basically distract with my demi-demon and hopefully draw them back, and maybe Osiris can kill them. And that's gonna be my plan for this. There are other units you could use here. You could use Cosmortars, and I just wanted to try out the Osiris. So the Osiris has really good range and can take out um, things that other units cannot. That's why I chose to do that. Now, just so you know, the Osiris has the range. The ghosts are slightly less range than the Osiris, so you should know that the Osiris is going to have a little bit more range. Once they target one of your drones, then it's probably safe to come in um, and use the actual demi-demon. But for most case scenarios, you don't use the demi-demon at all. You just use the drones. The demi-demon is a what I call a weak unit. His firepower is okay, but only if you're firing on buildings or. But if anything is shooting you, the demi-demon just takes too much damage. He's very weak, so you have to be careful about that. Mine is just a level 7, as you can see. I'm not to level 11 yet. Um, Soon I will be. I'm about ready to go to level 8, and then we'll start working on 9. And you don't get the extra 4 drones until you get to level 11. So even if I made it to 10 during this event, it won't help me. The 2 seems to be pretty usable, though. The 2, particularly if you understand how to use them. There's no floaters in here, but if there was floaters in here, I could get the demi-demon to do the whole base by itself. The trick is to get them far enough away from your main unit. That's why you'll see me turn left and right and so forth, because that gets them to come out. They like to go to the left and to the right of the main unit. So for these inert buildings, that's no problem. Now we can just move forward. So if I didn't get hit there at the beginning, that would have been instant repair on the map. Unfortunately, I did get hit at the beginning. I decided, oh, it was instant repair. Okay, well, I didn't think it would be. So we'll go again with those same platoons. I'm going to use these platoons for the whole event. I'm primarily just using the one platoon, but I also have the Osiris there in the second platoon because he can help with the Commander 1. You can see in my video for the commander bases, I usually start out with the commander bases, I show the video for the commander bases, and then I'll come back and do the soldier bases. But like I said, guys, if you just can't do the commander bases, maybe you can do the soldier bases. But and again, this is my first try, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Trying to see what I need to do. They did give us 2 Z77s for the main track, and so I have built them and I've got them in my platoon here. I might try them out here. I'm trying to figure out what to do, and that's obviously not going to work. Well, maybe it will. I did place a mercenary over to the left side because there was a lot of things coming out here. If you're wondering how I got those drones to come out like that, look what I'm targeting in the back. I'm trying to target something that is in the air because the demi-demon cannot shoot air, so he won't move forward. Only the drones will move forward. Now I decided, let me go ahead and kill these spiders over here. Remember I told you Osiris has more range. Osiris can outrange these spiders, but the ghosts cannot. So if you leave the ghosts right next to Osiris, he's going to get hit too. So only use Osiris. And I think you have to have him workshop to have the extra range. So just be aware that at least I think he has to have the gold tech on at a minimum. Do you guys remember when the heroes used to be able to wear the regular gold tech and you could upgrade to the hero tech if you wanted to, but the regular tech was available? It's not the same way anymore. You only have hero tech available. So if you don't get the hero tech, which is mega expensive, then so I'm targeting something that is floating in the back, like the flying spiders above those one spiders that have the flying drones. I target that, and then I hit the S key for stop or the D key for defend. The S key works better because then immediately as soon as they kill something, they'll move to killing something else. So right now I'm not targeting anything. I just hit the stop key, and then if I see something that's about to die, you can target it. But if you do that, remember you're going to start to draw out the main unit, and you got to be careful of that. Ready to hit D. I just keep my finger over the D key or the S key to stop him. Like I said, I'm using the S key on this base because it just seems to be a better idea. This is my really, I hate doing the soldier set. Look how much you have to do just for whatever it is. I mean, I don't think the payout is very good. 2,001 or 2,000, I think it's 1,000 for the number 1 base and 2,000 for the number 2 base. And Whereas the commander, it's 8,000 for the number 1 base, 16,000 for the number 2 base, and after you do one set, you make a total of 52,000. Um, this one, I think you make, like, it's not much, 1,000, 2,000, and 5,000, and then like it's not even half as much. It's not good. We'll see here at the end how many points it is, but I don't remember. I typically only do this um, so that people can see how to do it. And I'm not going to guarantee that this is the best way to do it. I'm just like getting it done. You know, this is one shot for me. Now, I recommend don't do the soldier set. You've already heard me say that a bunch of times, unless you just can't do the the commander set, which in this case, if you've got the demi demon, I believe I've shown that with the demi demon and some cosmortars, you can do everything. Demi demon, cosmortars, Prometheus, if you've got that, to elite Prometheus helps a little bit. I was using luminaries also in the Commander 2. Pretty important at the beginning. Check out my videos on that. They're all instant repair, free repair videos. I will say though, the event is not fun. It is a real grind. This event is a grind event. Not that there's a ton of things that you can even buy, but the event is not fun. So I'm not sure. I guess, did I run out of time there? I'm not sure. Is that like a 7-minute base? Let's take a look. That must be a 7-minute base. I don't think I ended attack. I think I just ran out of time. I'm just thinking about it because I want to see if I can speed this up. So you have to re-kill the aggressive spiders. So I dropped another merc there to bring these spiders back out. And if you'll notice right there in the center, there's a bunch of spiders that look like they're stuck right there. Right in the center. So I'm a little concerned with those guys. See, we're shooting them right now. They're not moving. I got lucky. Now as I moved forward, they did move towards me. There's one more there. Hard to kill. I think that the Cosmortars would have reached, but rather than take a chance, I know that the Osiris does reach, so just decided to use the Osiris. Now we're back to where we started, and we just need to pick this base apart. I was running that back and forth in there to see if there was any jumping spiders, but I think we got them all. I don't think that there's any more jumping spiders. Well, maybe there's 2 more right there, I think. Huh. We'll go ahead and try these level 1 Z77s, and I believe my Ragin is level 9. I've got the parts for level 10, but I'm upgrading something in my tech center. So he's still a level 9. At 10 he gets a bonus, and again at 15 he gets a bonus. The level 15 looks like that's going to be a pretty good bonus. These guys are move and shoot, and this is my first time really using them, so I'm just getting used to how they work. Because they seemed to be fairly fast, I think those blue spiders hurt them. So the blue spiders, you got to do something else with the blue spiders. And here's something I think you can't do. You can't stop and shoot with these guys unless it's a turret. You can't stop and shoot the spiders, because that would not be good. You got to move sideways like that. I don't know. Those blue spiders are a problem. Because they're moving faster than the shots are. Those blue spiders are pretty fast. I might have just been better off just going in the back there. Anyway, guys, I think you get the idea here of what I'm doing. And I also think you get the idea that this base already has taken me twice as long as the number 2 base does, and it's not even anywhere near half the payout. So it's going to take more time if you're going to do these soldier sets. Yeah, I do think that Kixeye, what they're trying to do is they don't want people doing the soldier sets, so they try to make an incentive by only making 2 bases to do the commander set. That way they're sort of forcing people to up their game. That's the only thing I can think of, and I hope they don't change that, because if I had to do 3 bases instead of 2 during a grind, it would make it even that much worse. As it is, there's the 2 bases that we have to learn, and you have to do a lot of them, man. Like, I think I calculated that I have to do close to 30 to get what I need. So that's not good. And now you got to do a 3rd base too. So but at least try the commander set. Check out my video on the commander set. I think I make it pretty easy if you listen. I did have some people, say they didn't understand, and I explained it in the video like 3 times what I was doing and how the demi-demon was working. You have to use something high altitude, like a floater turret or a flying spider or something. And if you can do that, then you can get the drones to move to the back. And then once they're far enough away from your main unit, you can select something and then hit stop. So I know that sounds complicated, but it's actually very easy. And I bet they're going to come at me, like 1,000 things are going to come at me when I press attack. Got a few seconds left on my repair for that one unit Raging, so I didn't want to come in here without him. I might need him. And this is a glitch. Okay, that should have been repaired, but every time I leave my base, the repair starts over. Does anybody else experience that? There was only like 15 seconds on there, and now it's back again. That's a glitch. And it does it like every time you leave your base. So just know about that. Be careful for that, because if you leave your base and there's like 10 seconds left, you'll come back and there'll be a minute left on your platoon. It does it every single time. It's never in the player's favor. It's always in Kixeye's favor. Something wrong with that timer. And even if, I've tried it, even if you save, force a save, and then you leave the base, you'll come back, it's messed up. I hate that aspect of it. So I'm just going to do a couple of other things real quick while I'm waiting, because I can't leave the base again. Another thing I'll say, shock doesn't seem to work. I am using slow-mo. Try to make sure that before you start that slow-mo is on, particularly if you're going to use your Osiris to kill the spiders. That will prevent the spiders from shooting Osiris. If you don't have slow-mo on and they're moving toward you, they're moving quick enough where they will be able to shoot you. But if you slow them up with the first shot, they won't make it to you. There's really no place on here to put a merc, because those flying spiders can fly anywhere they want. You'll see them right now, but at least when you see them, you'll know what I'm talking about by the flying spiders. See all those spiders flying over? Or whatever they are. Who knows what they are? They're some kind of a flying bug. And they fly above that one weird looking elongated spider. Now there's a bunch of them in the back there, and that's good that they're there, because you can use that to your advantage. So here's what I'm going to try. Because they're all coming out, and because I can't distract them with a merc, I'm going to try to kill them all with luminaries. I did try to distract them for a second by dropping a merc in the corner there, giving me enough time to maybe do something here. The merc, it's not going to help much. So what I'll do is I'll just see if we can do it. You have a similar situation on the Commander 2 where everything comes at you like right now. And I just wanted to see if it was possible that maybe if I put air out, was it possible that there's nothing that shoots the air, but no, the little blue spiders can shoot air. So they came out. So I'm going to have to come out like this and then maybe come in with luminaries. And just hope for the least amount of damage possible. So to me, you see, that's not really it's not really a soldier base, you know, but this is how they do it. It is how they always do it. They make the third one the most aggressive one, and that's the one where you can't end attack. And so with my other videos, guys, yes, there's a progression, and I show you things that I learned for the event, but for the most part, I kind of get them down to a science before I show the video. For the soldier set, I don't get them down to a science. I don't work out all the bugs. I'm thinking as I'm going. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not. This is not the best way to do it. I'm just showing you what came to mind, what I discovered, like, you know, that opening where all the everything's coming out right away. That's pretty tough. And you will see right now what I'm doing is I'm using the floaters in the back to get the drones to come out on my what do you call it, on my demi demon. And then I stop. The drones on the demi demon shoot and move, so you don't really have to stop. You could keep going back and you're still shooting things on the way. I just think it's quicker if I concentrate on the things in the front. That way I don't have to get hit by those things forever. The things that are closest to me, I'm clearing a path so that I can come in and clear some other things out. This, now that we've got the main antagonists out of the way, this will actually go pretty fast because the levels of these spiders are not super high, and therefore they're dying more quickly than I was expecting. And all I'm doing is using the demi-demon trick, which may be hard to understand, but you target a floater. Once you get a floater or a spider floating, something in the air, you'll have to practice this a couple times. Bring demi-demon back down to the bottom of the map, okay? And then practice targeting something that's in the air, and then watch your two drones move forward. And of course I do have Prometheus in here. Once it's safe to bring Prometheus in, Prometheus is always a good addition because the 2-foot soldiers are really going to help you clear the way. Notice how like half of the spiders are dead. There's a couple of areas which are relatively open that I can go to and clear out. Um, Once this middle part is clear, there's just a little bit on the left and a little bit on the right, and this base is, like 80% done now. The hard part is done. You'll notice there I hit stop before my main unit got into the danger zone. I want to keep him out. And that's about all I can say here. Make sure you have slow-mo on. It does help. Figure out how to use the demi-demon, which I think everybody has now. Even if yours is level 1, it's a good unit. It should be a number 1 priority for you to get it up to level 11. Of course, you'll need to finish the... you can get it up to level 10, but you need to get the other 2 drones, which is going to be real helpful. You'll need your 40 elite parts. Which come out on the weekends. So the left side's done. Now, I'd be surprised if this wasn't free repair, but maybe, like I told you, the Demi-Demon is pretty weak, and he did get tagged a couple times, so maybe he's going to be a few minutes repair, but overall, it's just my first time doing it, and my last time, because I'm not going to do it again. I do not like the soldier bases. And I think I said that a couple times already, but I mean, I really don't like the soldier bases. I don't understand, who's doing these things, but I see people on the map. I see guys my level doing them, and if they're not making a video, I really don't get it, because I think I make the commander set look easy. I mean, it should be... I'm not saying it's fun. I already said it's not fun, but it is very... It's monotonous, and it's a little bit of a grind because it takes a few minutes, you know what I mean? But... well, that's it for the soldier set, and... Okay. Yeah, see, the payout's not very good, guys. Not difficult though. Basic. Fairly simple, I would say. So that's it. Like 1 minute repair time, and then I'll be back on the map. Um, Not bad, I guess, but um, I do hope it's helpful, and I also hope that I've encouraged you to try the commander set. And good luck, guys. See you next time.